What is up, guys? It's Brillymister here, and welcome to my loot from 10 hours of Muspah. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell icon so you're notified of all my future uploads. And if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So without further ado, enjoy the video. So I've got about 3 minutes left now of my 10 hours of killing Nihil. I've got all the loot that I've received from this whole 10 hours is in my inventory. Apart from where I've got a couple of rare drop tables like the gold stone spirits. I've sold them every hour when I've banked, and it's just gone into my coin pouch along with all the stuff that has been dismantled by my spring cleaner. So that's what I've got from the spring cleaner. I've just been killing them here with magic using blood burst. Haven't been using barrage because the price of a blood rune is like 700 GP each, whereas death rune's only like 100 GP, so it's not worth paying 7 times the price for the slight increase in damage you get, in my opinion anyway. I mean, if you really need it for healing, then I guess go ahead. And I've been trying to rotate between Penance and Vampirism more. When I use Penance, you don't really use any prayer. You can use like a prayer potion and a half this hour, and I can just use my tier 99 prayer and soul split, and that's enough healing. And when I use the Vampirism aura, I just use soul split because I don't need the extra healing or the extra defense and damage from the affliction, or whatever it is, prayer, torment, I think this one might be called actually. Oh no, it is affliction, torment's the tier 95 one. So I don't need the extra healing from that, so I do that, and then it just allows me to take less prayer potions, have to worry about drinking them less. Just makes it a little bit more AFK. Made definitely some good money, so once I've finished these last couple of minutes off, I will go to Max Guild and we'll see what I've got in loot from everything. Okay, so back to the Max Guild now, finished off the last couple of minutes. This is the total loot I got from the whole 10 hours. I did quite well in the last hour with some rare drop table drops. I got the Torstals, I think it's the only really good one I got the whole time. It's about 400k drop, that nearly. But as I said, I have been selling them just for keep my inventory space, and then just adding them to the coin pouch along with what I've been getting from my spring cleaner. Just over 24 million, mostly in spring cleaner stuff, and probably about 150k in stuff from rare drop table. So I've looked on my rune metrics, and I have killed approximately 4,500 Muspahs in the 10 hours. I've got the actual numbers here. I've got 1,558 of the Force Muspahs, 1,486 of the Thrown Muspahs, 1,485 of the Bladed Muspahs. So approximately 4,500 to 450 kills now, which is higher than I expected, to be honest. I expected it to be about 300 kills now, but yeah, we'll go with that. So let's open up the price checker and see what we have got loot wise. So there's a total of 48 mil, so 4.8 mil in pure loot prayer. I haven't been taking costs out of this. This is purely the loot I have got from 10 hours. So 4.8 mil an hour, which is pretty good. Most of that loot comes in as the anything that's out by the spring cleaner, and then I got quite a lot of money in the I wish that was Drygors. Dragon Maces, get about 10 an hour of each, roughly. The Dragon Knives are quite a good drop story. They're not very common, but they're like 70k each time you get it as a drop, which is pretty good. Then all the other loot kind of adds up. Got a mil in Dragon Dart Tips, 400k in the Dragon Arrowheads. They're not worth very much at all. Don't get a massive amount of them. 300k in Summoning Potions, so they are, you don't get them very often again, but they are well worth picking up and noting when you do get them. Blood Runes is a big one from here. You get so many Blood Runes, and if you're not using them for your spells, they just stack up. So I've averaged just over 1,000 an hour, so I got nearly 11,000 in 10 hours. That's 7.8 mil just in Blood Runes, which is a pretty mad amount, really. And then you get a little bit in Death Runes, but the Death Runes aren't worth anywhere near as much. I mean, yeah, I've obviously been using from that pile of runes as well for my casts, so it's not, I'm guessing it would be roughly similar. Then other than that, there's not really any other massive drops in there. The Divine Energy, 4 mil in Elder Energy. So it is pretty good. 48 mil, 4.8 mil an hour is definitely worthwhile for money making method. It was a lot easier and a lot more AFK than the Nihil. Well, I wouldn't say easier, but it was definitely more AFK. You didn't really have to click to attack them or anything. So it was a lot more chill, but then the money is about half as good. I think I averaged like 7 point something mil an hour, so It's definitely not as good money, but it's definitely a lot more chill. This was much more enjoyable than to do for 10 hours than clicking on Nihil constantly. So I have still got the last few bits of loot in there to sell, but what is quite nice about this, which some other methods, definitely with the Nihils, most of this is like instantly sold at med price. I haven't had to wait at all and then drop prices down or waited ages to be able to sell it all. Apart from what we have here, everything else is sold instantly at med price, and quite a lot of this, some of it has sold at med price, so I'm guessing the rest of it will sell when someone buys it. But I guess that's because it is quite a lot of dragon items and like dart tips and stuff like that that people will use for skilling, so they are in demand, which is quite good. I guess that's another little nice side note for this method. Thank you very much for watching this video on my loot from 10 hours of killing Muspahs. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So I'll see you all next time. See ya.